Today's video is on truck checks. There is a beta test that I've installed on my login from emergency reporting, and we're going to start with going to maintenance. Once we go to the maintenance screen, we're going to make sure that apparatus is pulled up and not equipment. Then we're going to click on the truck checks. Once again, this is beta, so you will not see truck checks in yours. We have a invalid screen, so we'll hit apparatus again and hit truck checks, and it should pull up Halligan's screen for doing our checks. Now, I have already installed a list to use for the vehicles and stations. And you'll notice this is our main screen. It has all stations in the select box, and we see all of our trucks listed for every station. And if you go all the way to the bottom, you'll notice that we have administration building, maintenance building, and all of our stations also listed. That way we can check everything and create a checklist and see that everything is done properly during all of our truck and station meeting nights. So the first thing I want to do is we will pick 1101, and we're going to look at, this is a previously run checklist that I just did a few minutes ago, and then you can start the checklist or see apparatus details. If you click apparatus details, this is where you change a truck checklist, and all of ours are exactly the same right now, so I would rather we just keep them exactly the same. So we have 1101 here, and we're going to look at the report that I did earlier today. We had 36 out of 40 passing, so we want to review the report and see what it is. And you'll notice we have all the truck information. I just didn't fill it out a while ago. Everything has been check marked except two things, and this one is red, and it says the shoreline is to be connected, and I found that it wasn't, so I put a check mark in it, and it says that someone just left it unhooked. A little further down, the truck service sticker, is it due for service? We clicked it OK because it is OK. We just add a little note that it is due in 2020. So this truck check is completed, and everything else was in good shape with it. And we'll go back to the top and go back to our apparatus page list. And then here we can start our new checklist. So we'll type in a radio number for the truck, the engine hours, and the mileage. And again, these are fictitious numbers. I'm just typing them in. And then we have engine compartment, all the things to check in the engine compartment. You check them, make sure they're good, and then select if they're good or bad. And then all the interior components that we need to check. We'll go ahead and select all of these, and we'll put a X on the logbook. We'll say someone didn't fill out the logbook properly. So we'll put our X's on there, and anytime we put a X in something, it requires a detail. So we'll make a little note that someone did not fill out the logbook properly. And that way it's in our logs that this is something that has happened, and we can see if it's a continual issue or what's going on. So the next section is our outside of the truck and everything about it, and we'll just mark everything okay for today. And then the next section is everything in the compartments. Your SCBA, all your electrical equipment, and any type of things back there. Are they in good working order? Then you can click submit. This doesn't send anything to the office. It just submits it to this point to say that we have 39 out of 40 passing on this report. It gives us a date. We had 36 out of 40 passing on this date, and who did the actual check. We can print them from here, view them from here, everything from this particular screen. Now, once we're completed with that, we can go back to our apparatus screen, and I want to show you guys then a station checklist. So we'll just choose County Park Station. Notice again, it lists all the truck that are at that station, as well as a station checklist. So we'll click start. We have everything inside: water faucets, restrooms, lighting, all your station equipment, hot water heater. Is it clean? Is everything working properly? Put a check mark in it if it is, put an X if not, and fill out the detail. And then outside the station, is it clean? Is the flagpole and lighting good? Is all the exterior lighting working? And are the grounds clean? Create any details from this point that you need to. Now, remember, anytime we find something that's wrong with our apparatus or station, we have to go back to our apparatus section and find our apparatus. Here we'll choose 1101, and then we click the Add Maintenance Record button. If there's something wrong with our station, we have to go to the Equipment tab and create a station maintenance request. So under Equipment, you'll notice that we have stations. You select what station it is, and you can do an equipment request. That way the chief and everyone has the information they need in order to get the things repaired in our stations and on our equipment.